Hi, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Anna.
And this is Crew News.
First of all, we hope you had a great Valentine's Day and had a chance to spend it with people you love.
I did. I was by myself. And for many of you, tomorrow is a break away from school since it is a teacher work day / President's Day.
My goodness. I really needed to sleep in. Speaking of time spent with people you love, tonight is life group night. Life groups meet at 7 o'clock, and even though they may end at different times, most of them should be over by 8:30.
Each of you should have been contacted by your life coach this week to remind you to attend to share with you the plans for the meeting. Many of you will be asked to bring items to the meeting tonight to help us with food, so remember to come out and participate. For example, if your group is having hamburgers and you are assigned to bring the buns and don't show up, it would be a big problem. Plus, we just need everyone to be a part of life group and be active in planning future events and building community with everyone else in your group.
If you've been visiting with us and you're not sure if you belong to a life group or don't know which one is yours, please check with David to clear that up. Everyone who comes out tonight will be assigned a life group, even if you have recently been visiting and are not sure what a life group is. So come on out at 7 o'clock and have a great time with us.
This is a reminder to anyone who has been visiting with us and has not yet come on Sunday morning. We had this great time for food, fellowship. Why am I spitting everywhere?
Why are we talking about Sunday morning if this is airing on Sunday morning?
We have this great time for food, fellowship, worship, and Bible study called Fuel. First of all, we begin with breakfast and is usually served beginning at around 9:30. It is free and the menu changes each week. The coffee shop is open and you get all kinds of coffee and espresso drinks as well as a wide assortment of smoothies and both hot and cold beverages.
Nice. At around 9:50, we all gather for announcements and youth worship before gathering by grades in our small groups for a video and a time of discussion. If you have not been coming, please make an effort to join us this next week and every Sunday for Fuel. Some of you arrived a little late last week and missed breakfast. Please try and come a little earlier from now on. Maybe get there by 9:30 if you can. We miss getting to hang out with you when you arrive too late.
So yeah, set your alarm clocks a little earlier this week and come join us. And while you're in the crew quarters this week, please go by the bulletin board to check to see if your name is on all the correct lists. We have an updated list for Caswell, the middle school mission trip in Puerto Rico. If your name is not on the list and needs to be, please go ahead and write it in. Be sure to tell David also.
As you know, the first of our really big fundraisers is just around the corner. Friends and Family Night is this coming Saturday evening. Please note that you have been given an assignment and a shift to work at that event. So please check the bulletin board to see where you have been assigned. These assignments have also been mailed and emailed to your parents this week. Please make sure that you arrive on time and report to the person to whom you have been assigned in order to work your shift. Please remember also that you need to sell your tickets, and if you have any that you have not sold or cannot sell, please return those immediately. We have a shortage of tickets and we need to get as many extra tickets in our hands as possible.
If you are in Ignite or Abandon, you will be in charge of leading worship at the event. If you need extra rehearsal time and would like to come up tomorrow during the day and practice, please let David know. We can try to arrange transportation if you need it. We can even feed you. We just want you to really be ready for February the 21st.
Really close. Nice job. Okay, so last week we did a survey for the menu options we offer in the Fat Cafe on Wednesday evenings and for snack. If you did not complete a survey and would like to, please pick one up from the desk at the entrance of the Student Center and return it to David when it's complete. These have been tallied, and the Fat Cafe chefs are currently at work gathering recipes and all of the exotic spices and ingredients to make our cafe even more fattened than before.
Okay, well, Anna, today is a really big day.
Why is it a big day?
Well, I mean, it still has 24 hours and it's not as long or wide than any other day. But it's because today's the day that, drum roll please.
I can't do that.
Okay.
Close
we
enough.
begin signing up for Invasion.
Yes!
Yeah, you fake.
Yay!
This year's event is scheduled for April 19th through April 17th through the 19th. And then dessert dinner. The dessert dinner is to be held on the evening of the 16th. It is going to be simply amazing this year.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of amazing things, we need to wish a happy birthday to some amazing people. Kimberly Morton will have a birthday on Friday. Last week, Gage Jones turned 16 on Wednesday, and Matt Love turned much older yesterday on Valentine's Day, the day of love. Matt Love had a birthday. You see where I'm going with this?
We also have a mission trip tailored to middle school students the week of June 28th through
29th.
July. Nope.
June 29th.
No, they changed it. They changed it.
Oh,
Anna.
that's right, June 28th.
For people like Anna who think it's still June 29th, the first day is going to be June 28th, and it's going to end on July 3rd. Please note that we were able to add an additional day at the beginning of that trip. We will now be leaving on Sunday, June 28th, and departing on Friday, July 3rd. This will give us an extra day so that we can plan our ministries for the week.
If you are signed up to go with us to Puerto Rico, please remember to be making your payments as due dates approach. If you have any questions or need additional information, please contact David or Tim.
Now, for a word about temptation. If you are sitting in worship and feel the sudden urge to text, Snapchat, or Instagram someone, please remember that it is a temptation straight from the devil. And you must resist it so the devil will flee from you. If you try to resist and he doesn't immediately flee, remember that you must have enough self-discipline not to give in to the temptation. Make sure the phone is turned off. Give it to a neighbor with the following instructions. My phone is possessed. It is currently under demonic attack and must be handed over to you for safekeeping. Please help me keep it out of the hands of Satan.
If you pass by one of the many pickup trucks in our parking lot and feel compelled to jump in the bed and beg the driver to whisk you around the building at breakneck speeds, please remember that that is a temptation straight from the devil, and you must resist it. Climb in the truck immediately and buckle yourself in. Pray that when the owner returns to the truck, he or she will know who you are. Explain that you have been under demonic attack and are merely I was doing good.
Okay.
And are merely seeking safety in the passenger seat and have no intention of stealing the truck or robbing the owner. Plead for mercy.
If you walk by your car or truck and feel a compulsion to jump in, start it, and peel out of the parking lot, please remember that that is a temptation straight from the devil. And yielding it could also cause an unfortunate, embarrassing, and costly encounter with a tree, another vehicle, or a building. It could also result in the untimely demise of an animal or person unfortunate enough to be caught in the path of the burnout.
That got dark. Finally, if you have the desire to say something mean or cruel about someone else behind his or her back, remember that that is a temptation straight from the devil. And it's just a mean, unchristian-like, and hurtful thing to say, and hurtful to say those things, whether or not they're true. Oh, and it is just as mean, unchristian-like, and hurtful to say those things, whether or not they're true, in front of the person as it is to say them behind that person's back. Not only should you remember not to talk behind a person's back, but you must remember that it is equally hurtful to say mean things behind a person's elbow, head, kneecap, kidney, liver, gallbladder, or foot.
Now, we're going to draw for
The winner
of
this week's drawing.
Yeah, here, you draw. I've been doing
Okay.
it too much.
I'm going to do that. And this week's winner is Brady Cook.
Woo!
All right, Brady, see David to collect your prize.
Alrighty. Okay, so this week we are going to be having hot dogs. Am I correct to say that?
Hot dogs in the Fatten Cafe.
Yeah,
And
on
not
Wednesday night.
The gross, wrinkly, hockey puck old hot dogs that we've been having that kind of make you think of old people, but better hot dogs.
Yeah, new and improved. They're just, I've eaten at least 5 by now.
That's not good.
It might not be good for you, but it tastes delicious. So head on down to the Fatten Cafe and get you one. Well, that about does it for us. And remember, stay in school.
Don't do drugs.
And Jesus loves you. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Anna.
And this is Crew News.